I've done that. Now, right, children. So, this chapter, trigonometry, uh, the word, I have started the recording now, I believe. Yes. So, children, we'll be starting with this particular topic, which is named as trigonometry. Now, this word trigonometry, children, is derived out of three Greek words, right? Now, which are those three Greek words? The first Greek word is tri. What is meaning of the word tri, children? Tri means three. We all know that, right? Now, gonna is the second Greek word. Gonna basically means sides, right? And the last word metri, it is the Greek word is was not actually metri, it was metron. Metron, which means measures, right? There are few students who have already messaged that. Wow. So children, trigonometron, that means three sides ka measures we are talking about. And whenever we talk about three sides ka measure, children, remember with respect to trigonometry, since three sides ka measure, the figure which has to come to our mind is a triangle. But talking with respect to trigonometry, it has to be a right angled triangle. Now, children, generally, whenever, no, Ayan, you don't have to write this. I would be mentioning whatever you children have to copy, right? So don't worry about that. Now, children, tell me, whenever we talk about right angled triangle, right? What is it that comes to our mind? राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल बोला तो सबसे पहला चीज क्या दिमाग में आता है? ऐश्वर्या ने बोला हाइपोटेन्यूज, देयर आर चिल्ड्रन सेइंग 90 डिग्री. व्हाट इज हाइपोटेन्यूज थ्योरम? एनीवन? यहाँ पे बच्चे लोग क्योंकि लिख रहे हैं हाइपोटेन्यूज थ्योरम. आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग व्हाट इज हाइपोटेन्यूज थ्योरम. या करेक्ट. Soham from Ghatkopar has answered it correctly. The first one, Saitham Rishika is also correct. Children, I wanted to hear the term Pythagoras, right? There were a few students who have answered, right? So right angle triangle के बारे में बात किया. The first thing children generally which comes to our mind is 90 degree, जो बहुत बच्चों ने बोला. और 90 degree के आगे there were so many students who said the word Pythagoras. Now talking about Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem, right? It states hypotenuse side square. I hope everybody knows about the term hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is nothing but a side which is opposite to 90. ये जो square type बनाया है, it is 90, और इसके सामने जो side होता है, that side, children, we call it as hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse side, AC. So hypotenuse side square is equals to sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is Pythagoras. I'll just jot it down here, the equation of Pythagoras. AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Now children, there is this simple question here. What if I know a value of AB and BC? Let's say the values for AB and BC are 3 and 4. So can I find the value for AC is my question. Mrunal, you don't have to write it. Yeah, correct. We can get the answer for AC. Somebody is saying 7, that is wrong. Child, you don't have to add those. उनका square करना है. Like 3 का square plus 4 का square. So 3 ka square is 9, 4 ka square is 16. When you add, it becomes 25. Taking square root on both the side, AC is equals to 5. Right? Taking square root on both the sides. So this is what we have. Children, AC ka value 5 mil sakta hai using Pythagoras. But now, instead of providing you all with two values, two sides, what if we know only one side? Let's say हमको BC का value नहीं पता है. We don't know value for BC. We just know value for AB. Can we find the hypotenuse now using Pythagoras? Rishi has answered it correctly. In fact, Razin has also answered it correctly. There are so many students. Somebody is saying maybe you are wrong. We cannot find it. There are few students saying yes. There is no way, children, we can find hypotenuse if we know only AB. and not BC using Pythagoras. Please understand that. तो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम को यूज करके जब सिर्फ एक साइड का वैल्यू पता है, I cannot find the other two. So what is to be done? In this scenario, you know who stepped in? Trigonometry. Trigonometry बोला अरे टेंशन मत ले पाइथागोरस. What I will do is I will help you here. And trigonometry को use कर करके children, we can find the other two sides, even if we only know one side, right? Isn't it interesting? Harshit Patel from Ghatkopar is confused. Harshit, it is very simple. मैंने ये बोला कि ट्रिग्नोमेट्री एक ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट है जिसको यूज कर करके हम दो साइड्स ढूंढ सकते हैं अगर हमको एक साइड का वैल्यू पता है तो, which was not basically possible with the help of Pythagoras theorem, right? Ishan, trigonometry is very simple. You'll understand that. Don't worry. Right? So, here we go again. Yeah. So, children, I'll draw the right angle triangle once again. Let's say the name for this beautiful right angle triangle, we call it as ABC. Now, in order to understand trigonometry in a better detail, right? We would be considering a variable. I hope everybody knows what a variable is, right? जिसका fixed value नहीं होता है, right? And let's say that variable is nothing but theta. Now, don't worry about this variable theta. It is just as good as other variable. जैसे हम लोग लेते हैं ना x, y, a, b, जैसे वो सब variables है वैसे ये भी variable है. The only difference is this variable is used to represent measure of an angle. जैसे 30 degree, 40 degree, 50 जो भी है वो ये represent करेगा theta, right? So this is theta. Now children, in order to understand trigonometry, I'll be using three words again and again. Now, the first word we have already heard of, and that is nothing but hypotenuse. And I hope everybody knows what hypotenuse is. Hypotenuse is nothing but side opposite to 90 degree. Side opposite to 90 degree. I hope that is clear, right? Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Now, children, theta के opposite में there is this beautiful side, right? Which is AB. And hence, जो भी side theta के opposite में होगा, उसको हम लोग हमेशा बोलेंगे opposite side. Hope that is clear. So I've introduced hypotenuse term, which is side opposite to 90 degree. I've introduced opposite side term, which is always a side opposite to theta. And then there is one more side which is left, that is BC. And definitely BC is adjacent. Adjacent यानी बाजू में, right? Now children, remember there are two adjacent sides normally. दोनों sides बाजू में है. AC भी बाजू में है theta के, and BC भी बाजू में है. लेकिन out of those two adjacent sides, one we have already named it as hypotenuse. So you never call a hypotenuse as adjacent side. So BC, we will be always calling it as adjacent side. I hope that is clear, right? So these are the three terms which I want you all to remember: hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent side. Now children, remember, if there was a figure something like this, जहां पे instead of considering angle C as theta, if I would have considered angle A as theta, तो scenario क्या होता था? Instead of considering C as theta, अगर A को theta लिया तो फिगर ऐसा दिखेगा, correct? Now children, hypotenuse will remain same, 90 के सामने वाला. So hypotenuse is the same. थीटा के लिए इस बार ऑपोजिट कौन सा साइड हो जाएगा? BC. So this is the opposite side. And which one would be the adjacent side? Right. The one which is left is AB. So if you have noticed, जब मैंने थीटा चेंज कर दिया C से A, the only thing which have got exchange, interchange हो गया था was opposite and adjacent side. BC पहले adjacent था, अभी opposite हो गया. AB पहले opposite था, अभी adjacent हो गया. Is that clear to all of you? ये दोनों exchange हो जाता है when theta changes. Perfect. Now, in order to proceed, what we would be talking about is trigonometrical ratios. And children, the figure to which I would be referring now is this figure. इसको अभी देखो मत. You may just ignore it, right? So I'll be considering theta as measure of angle C. So talking about trigonometrical ratios, since the term is ratio, I'll be talking about numerator upon denominator. Now let us understand how many ratios can we form. जैसे for example, एक ratio मैं आपको help करके देता हूँ. Let's say we write it as opposite side upon hypotenuse side, right? So this is the first ratio which I have formed. Can anybody help me with the other ratios? Yeah, correct. There are so many students who have already started adjusting. Adjacent upon hypotenuse एक बच्चे ने बोला है, एक ने बोला है opposite upon adjacent. Perfect. So I'll just jot down those which the kids have said here. I can see somebody has said adjacent side upon hypotenuse, right? Someone have said opposite side upon adjacent side. Now children, these are the three ratios. And the other three which I can see, many students are writing it as ulta. उल्टा को हम लोग children we call it as reciprocal here in trigonometry. ठीक है, याद रखना. तो जो टर्म्स आप लोग यूज कर रहे हो उल्टा, उसके बदले द टर्म्स विच वी वुड बी यूजिंग इज रेसिप्रोकल. सो इसका उल्टा वी कॉल दोज एज रेसिप्रोकल, मतलब वो हो जाएगा hypotenuse side, right? Yeah, now it is visible. Hypotenuse side upon opposite side, इसका उल्टा, right? अब इसका उल्टा हो जाएगा एडजेसेंट अपॉन हाइपोटेनियस का उल्टा हो जाएगा hypotenuse side upon adjacent side, right? And at the last we have adjacent upon opposite side, right? So children, overall we have 6 ratios, as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now all those 6 ratios were given names just to avoid confusion. अब प्रॉब्लम ये है कि स्टूडेंट्स ज्यादातर वो नाम देख करके ही डर जाते हैं, and in fact those are just names, right? The names I'll just put down here. The first name, children, it is known as sine theta, and not just sine, right? It is what? Sine theta. So what is sine theta? Opposite upon hypotenuse. The next name is cos theta, right? COS, cos theta. And the next name is tan theta, which is opposite upon adjacent. Then there are 3 more names, hypotenuse upon opposite. We call it as cosec theta. This we call it as sec theta, and this we call it as cot theta. So there are 6 trigonometrical ratios: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta, right? The 6 ratios, children, are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta, right? I want you all to just Acha, before we go ahead with the copying part, yeah, we have to note it down, but there is a small thing which I would like to add. जैसे यहाँ पर sin theta, opposite side कौन सा है? I'll be referring to this figure, yeah. Which is the opposite side, children? AB. So it has to be AB upon hypotenuse side, 90 के सामने वाला is AC. That is AB upon AC. Likewise, theta के लिए, which is the adjacent side, BC upon the hypotenuse again is AC. Here it is AB upon BC. The other three, I don't have space left here, but I would expect you kids to write the answers for this. हाँ, definitely इसका उल्टा ही होने वाला है. जैसे यहाँ पे AB upon AC है, तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? AC upon AB, right? I hope you all can write the ratios here, right? So copy this, give the heading as trigonometrical ratio, and draw this figure, right, children? I hope everything is visible, the figure and the trigonometrical ratios. Sir, can you show how to write theta symbol? Because I have some confusion between theta symbol and Q. See, Q child is written like this, and theta is basically like this. Theta के लिए ऐसे आ जाता है. और ईशान, I hope you have understood that. THETA spelling है, जिसमें H silent है. So it is referred to as theta. So Q के लिए there is this line which comes across and comes out. Theta के लिए it is just like this. I hope that is clear. Yeah, children, I want you all to copy the figure and note down the 6 trigonometrical ratios. Just let me know once you people are done with that. Okay, I want you all to by heart. Kaushiki, you are very late to ask that question. I mentioned theta. Sorry. I mentioned theta. Okay, my voice is very low. Or what? Just give me a minute. Must be because of the book which I've kept on it. I hope everybody is able to hear me, children. Now, am I audible? Yeah. Your screen is blur. Must be because I've moved it. Now, just check it. Mrunal, is my screen blur yet? Yeah, so no, right. So children, what I was saying is, I want you all to ratify those 6 ratios as well. Your screen is blur. सिद्धांत को मेरा स्क्रीन अभी भी ब्लर दिखाई दे रहा है. Okay, Kaushiki says she got disconnected. Kaushiki, theta is nothing but a variable, just like a variable x, a variable y. जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, let the measure of angle be x degrees. तो वैसे ही यहाँ पे measure of angle के लिए usually trigonometry में एक variable use होता है, which is theta, which I've written it here. See, और theta मैंने यहाँ पे जैसे फिगर में दिखाया c के लिए है. So I'll be referring to this figure, not this one. ये मैंने खाली explain करने के लिए लिया था तभी. जो बच्चों को अभी भी स्क्रीन ब्लर दिखाई दे रहा है, इट मस्ट बी ड्यू टू देयर वी कैन यूज एक्स गाथा फ्रॉम विक्रोली, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में हम लोग ज्यादातर थीटा यूज करते हैं, एंड देयर आर अदर वेरिएबल्स एज वेल which are slightly different in trigonometry, like alpha, beta, gamma. Those are the other variables usually used. Children, Shivashri from Mulund Saidam is asking what is the full form of TAN. In fact, there is full form of every single name which I have written here, Shivashri. SIN जो लिखा है, the full form of that is SINE, sin theta. You don't have to remember the full form. I'll just mention it, SINE. This is cos जो मैंने shortcut में लिखा है, आपको भी shortcut में ही लिखना है. Cos is nothing but cosine, COSINE, right? And tan is nothing but tangent. Cosec is nothing but cosecant. Sec is nothing but secant. And cot is nothing but cotangent, right? So these are the full forms. Nobody needs to remember the full form. Namra Shah from DN Nagar is saying the screen is blur. Is it, children? I am asking once again, is my screen blur? No, the screen is clear enough. Yeah, screen is clear enough, right? ये क्या लिखा है सारांश ने? I don't know, सारांश is writing something हिंदी फॉर्मूला क्या कुछ, मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ तब तक वो मैसेज ऊपर जा रहा है. Yeah, I got it. My screen is very clear. And I hope everybody has finished. Sometimes due to bug, we got disconnected and screen got frozen. Okay. Formula on a Hindi sentence. What's the formula? समझा नहीं मैं. Formula on the Hindi sentence. What's the formula? मतलब सारांश. अच्छा, थीटा ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में यूज होता है इनफैक्ट. Okay, done writing, sir. Sir, in textbook they've written sine as adjacent upon hypotenuse. That is wrong, Prithika. I don't see it in the textbook. The textbook is right in front of me. See, it is there. Sure. Sorry, I cannot just, sine theta, I can see it is nothing but opposite upon hypotenuse. What textbook are you referring? Yeah, theta can be used in any subject type. Yes, Jay, I got your message. Trigonometry is part of geometry, right? So I hope everybody have finished copying those 6 ratios. Acha, Namra is requesting for the page and someone is requesting for the diagram. So here it is. Just give me a minute. I'll show you the page. Here, children. Yeah, the application for trigonometry. Rishi is asking, sir, where can trigonometry be applied? Rishi, I'll tell you, trigonometry can be used to find any distance. As you said, distance between any two planets. In fact, it can be used to measure a height of a mountain, let's say, or the depth of a river. Yes, Sharansh, the easy way to learn the trigonometric ratios, जो आप बोलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उसको न्यूमोनिक बोलते हैं. So I'll help you with the mnemonics as well. Don't worry. Yes, trigonometry is used for constructions. It is used in aeronautics, right? Sir, this is more comfortable than PPT. Maybe Arya, right? I don't know. So children, I'll just give you a trick which Saransh was talking about, the mnemonic. There are few students who say PPT is better, few saying this is better. So whatever it is, we have to just learn it via PPT or via this. So the mnemonic, children, there are many different mnemonics. I'll help you with few, like this term here, OSHA, Chota, right? So S, I'll just make it bit bolder here. So what I've written is OSHA, Chota, OSHACHOTA. Children, the S which I have written bit bolder, it is nothing but sine theta. The C which I have written bit bolder, I'll call it as cos theta. And the T again which I have written bit bolder, I'll call it as tan theta. So sine theta के लिए, as we all know, the formula was opposite upon hypotenuse. So there is this trick which helps you. O दिखाई दे रहा है, O would represent opposite side. H दिखाई दे रहा है would represent hypotenuse. So it is as good as opposite upon hypotenuse, right? Then cos theta. What is cos theta? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. And at the end, tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. Right? So OSHA Chota is a mnemonic, something which helps us to remember the first 3 terms, और उसका उल्टा किया तो बाकी के 3 टर्म याद हो जाते हैं, right? So S यानी sin theta opposite upon hypotenuse, C यानी cos theta, which becomes adjacent upon hypotenuse, and at the end T यानी tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. Easy way to remember things. Now, apart from Osha Chota as well, there are separate or different mnemonics which different school teachers may use. Now it depends really upon a child कि उसको mnemonic याद रख करके फिर ये याद रखना है या directly, क्योंकि ultimately end of the day ये याद रखना जरूरी है, the ratios, right? There are few other mnemonics like old Hirtik. I'm purposely saying it as Hirtik because मुझे H चाहिए और ना कि R. ऋतिक भी बोल सकता था but Hirtik बोल रहा हूँ. Old Hirtik and his old Amisha, right? So that is like opposite upon hypotenuse, which is sine theta, adjacent upon hypotenuse, which is cos theta, and opposite upon adjacent, which is tan theta. So दो mnemonics बताए हैं मैंने आप लोगों को. You can remember any. The full form which I said was old Hirtik and his old Amisha. However you remember it, kids, you just have to remember the ratio. Right? And if you can remember the first three children, the later three are they are just reciprocal ulta of the first three. Yeah, Rishi, it's fair enough if we don't need it. PPT is better because we can zoom it, but this we cannot zoom it, right, Harshit? I have the PPT as well, but this chapter at least I'll be doing it on, the book. Hope everybody has finished copying this. Yeah. So children, now we would be starting with the practice set. You all are ready to start with the first practice set, which is right in front of us. Right. I'll just jot down the sum here. Till then, I've kept you the question right in front of you. Practice set 8.1, right? It is there on page number 104. The first question, children. It says in figure 8.12, angle R is the right angle of triangle PQR. Write the following ratio. There are certain ratios like sin P, cos Q, tan P and tan Q. तो ये चार ratios हम लोग को लिखना है. So let us understand how the presentation has to be. I'll just draw the figure. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'll just keep it like this. I hope since we have read the question, I've just kept the textbook aside. Yeah, sure. So this was the figure, something like this. The name for figure was triangle PQR. Angle R is given to us as 90 degree. And there were four following ratios which we needed to find, out of which the first ratio, children, which we needed to find is sin P. So now let us talk about sin P. In order to understand sin P, अच्छा यहाँ पे theta के बदले directly angle को refer किया है जैसे P, that can also be done, right? This is practice set 8.1. I've written it. Practice set 8.1, page 104. First question, right? So we all know what is formula or the ratio for sin theta. Sin theta का formula was opposite side upon hypotenuse side, correct? So children, P के लिए the opposite side has to be QR या RQ, कुछ भी लिख सकते हो आप. That is your choice, right? So I write it as QR upon. The hypotenuse always has to be 90 degree के opposite वाला, that is PQ. So QR upon PQ लिखो या QP, that is one and the same. And this is how we write it. So there are three more ratios which we need to find. Cos Q, third, tan P, and at last the fourth, tan Q. Right? So cos Q ढूंढने के लिए the formula has to be adjacent side upon hypotenuse side. Which is the adjacent side for Q, children? Q के लिए एडजेसेंट साइड कौन सा है? जय, आई वुड इन्फॉर्म यू द शॉर्टकट फॉर रेसिप्रोकल, डोंट वरी, बट पहले ये क्वेश्चन को खत्म करते हैं. द एडजेसेंट साइड फॉर Q चिल्ड्रन इज QR, and hypotenuse never changes, it will remain the same, which is PQ. So this is how you write the answer. PQ likho, QP, it is one and the same. I want you all to try tan P and tan Q, right? And copy this. Yeah. Indriani has given answer for tan P. He says it is QR upon PR. That is correct, Indriani, and he has also answered for fourth one. That is tan Q PR upon the correct. Absolutely correct, Indriani. Harshit has also answered. Wow. Hey, PR upon OR क्या है हर्षित? O किधर से आया? Tirth has finished it. Krishna Yadav from Vikroli is saying screen is blurred. Is it? Because all the other kids are able to see it very clearly. Yeah. Krishna Yadav must be some internet issue with you. उसके वजह से वो blur दिखाई दे रहा है. अच्छा, जेबी नगर से मनीष को भी blur दिख रहा है. Arnav Vani from Ghatkopar also says the same. A few students saying the screen is not blur, few saying it is blur. Sir, can you please repeat what is P? P is nothing but the angle. Instead of kind of putting a variable here, ठीक है, वेरिएबल के बदले डायरेक्टली हम लोग एंगल P को रेफर कर रहे हैं. So these are the 4 sub questions, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope everybody has finished that. For tan P, answer is RQ upon PR. Correct. I'll just write down the answers and show it to you all. Opposite side upon adjacent side, and that is RQ upon PR, and then comes again opposite side upon adjacent side. This is for Q, right? So that has to be PR upon QR. Here it is. Okay, you can write QR or RQ, that is still the same. Jay Chavan, if it is not given in the figure, which one is theta, you can't assume it. यहाँ पे clearly बोला है ना P, तो जब P के बारे में बात किया तो P को दिमाग में आप थीटा कंसिडर कर लेने का, और यहाँ पे जब Q लिखा है cos के आगे, तो तब Q को थीटा कंसिडर कर लेने का. जय, समझा? Yes. Jay, you were also asking about mnemonic for the other 3 ratios, correct? I'll help you with that. See, अगर आपको ओशा छोटा याद है, ओशा छोटा, correct? S, as I said, represented sin theta, C cos theta, and T tan theta. There is no direct mnemonic for the other 3, Jay, but I'll help you with one here. I call it as third letter trick. ठीक है, थर्ड लेटर ट्रिक. क्यों थर्ड लेटर ट्रिक? आप बाकी के 3 का अगर आपको नाम भी याद है ना, तो आप मतलब मैच द कॉलम टाइप कंसिडर कर करके यू कैन फाइंड कि कौन किसका रेसिप्रोकल है, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, sec theta is one of the names which I can remember, cosec theta, and let's say the third name was cot theta. तो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट अल्फाबेट क्या है? Sorry, not the first. since it is third letter trick, what is the third alphabet here? C. I'll just write down that once again. Sec theta. Which is the third alphabet, children? C. So it is reciprocal of cos theta. और यहाँ पे third alphabet क्या है? Sin. So it has to be reciprocal of sin theta. And यहाँ पे third alphabet क्या है? T. So it has to be reciprocal of tan. See, this is a mnemonic. Once again, if you don't understand the mnemonic, ignore it. You just directly ratify the six formulas, six ratios. That is, sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse, tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, cosec is hypotenuse upon opposite, sec is hypotenuse upon adjacent, and at last cot, children, is adjacent upon opposite. I hope that is clear. Samuel is so very interested to get all the other questions of this exercise as homework. That can be done, Samuel, because they are very easy. But let's say we'll deal with few more, ताकि बाकी बच्चे भी used to हो जाए. And I hope everybody else is finished. Okay, your screen is freezed because I've moved it. Don't worry, Brunel, you'll get my screen here. Yeah, here it is. So I'll talk about question number 2, children, now. Right? So what is question number 2? There is this beautiful figure, something like this, right? X, Y, Z. And there is this 90 degree. This is small b written here. Small b is nothing but the value of xy. Then small c is nothing but the value of xz. And small a is nothing but the value of yz. This is what is given to us in the figure, right? So I'll read out the question for you all. In right angle triangle XYZ, angle XYZ is 90. So this angle is 90. And A, B, and C are the lengths of the sides as shown in the figure, right? Rishi Jain has not understood question 4. Child, मैंने question 4 किया ही नहीं है. सब question 4 बोल रहे हो क्या आप, Rishi? Okay, Rishi, what I'll do is I'll just finish off with this sum. Then I'll go back to sub question 4. That's fine, right? Yeah. So write the following ratios. So again, we have 4 sub questions. We need to find sin x. We need to find tan z. We need to find cos x. And at last, we need to find tan x. So these are the 4 terms which we need to find. जो बच्चों को आता है, they can directly start, finish off the sum. What I'll do is I'll try to unmute Rishi here from Ghatkoper. Just give me a minute. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Yeah. R-I-S-H-I. Yeah, Rishi, I've requested you to unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rishi, able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, child, अगर आपको ये समझेगा, right, you would be also able to solve and clear your previous doubt. So help me here. What is first of all the formula for sin theta?
Opposite side upon hypotenuse.
Perfect, right. The formula is opposite side upon hypotenuse. I've written that, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
tell me, x के बारे में हम लोग बात करें. So we have to consider angle x is theta in this case. तो
Okay.
थीटा मतलब x के लिए opposite side कौन सा है?
YZ.
Beautiful. So y z लिखो या zy लिखो, one and the same thing.
Yes.
Upon since it is hypotenuse, it has to be 90 degree के opposite वाला. And what is
XZ.
that? xz. Beautiful. Now there is one step extra which you have to write it here in this sum. That is yz का value. You have to substitute it as a, and xz का value you have to put it as c.
C.
So this is the only extra step जो last sum के comparison में यहाँ पे करना है आपको. I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct. Please spotlight your video. Spotlight मतलब क्या होता है? I don't understand.
Sir, can I mute myself now?
Yeah, thank you, Rishi.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yashika, what is it exactly that you are requesting for? Oh, maybe वो ऋषि बात कर रहा था इसीलिए शायद चेंज हो रहा था. Correct, I realize that. And I don't know how to spotlight it anyways, so it is there in front of you and you can copy it. I hope everybody has understood it. Wow, there are so many students who answered it correctly in the chat box. Niti Panchal from Ghatkopar says screen is blur. Anishka Maurya is also saying the same. Is it? I don't know, children. Must be due to internet connection issues at my end or maybe at your end. Sometimes the screen may go blur. हाँ जय मुझे समझा. It's okay. Few students saying it is clear, few saying it is unclear. So I want you all to try tan z, cos x, tan x. Finish the sum. राजीव का स्क्रीन कैसे आ गया? Yeah, now it is my screen. Sir, the screen is not becoming blur. It is because of the page ka line in the camera. It looks blur. Okay. Yeah, so there are so many students saying done. Harshit is constantly requesting to answer. Harshit, this is quite simple. Don't worry about it. So children, question number 3 from the same exercise, we would consider it as homework. I would just display it right in front of you and I hope everybody has got this. I'll just say it verbally. I won't be writing it down. So kindly listen it very carefully. Tan Z, the formula for tan, you have to write it as opposite side upon adjacent side. अब क्योंकि Z है तो opposite side has to be XY लिखो या YX upon adjacent side has to be YZ, right? So XY upon YZ, that is B upon A. The next is cos X. So cos X, the formula children has to be adjacent side upon hypotenuse side. Now इसके लिए adjacent side होगा YX upon hypotenuse has to be ZX. That is B upon C. And at the end is tan X. Again opposite upon adjacent. Opposite हो गया A, adjacent हो गया B. So it has to be A upon B. Right? Hope everybody has understood that. Is there anyone who wants me to solve this? Hope everybody has understood it. Ishan says me. Ishan, really? Arya ko bhi chahiye mover. Wow, there are so many kids who want me to solve it. Yeah, it's very simple, children. See, tan Z is opposite side upon adjacent side. So, Z के लिए the opposite side, children, is YX. And adjacent side for Z is YZ. तो YX मतलब आ जाएगा B, YZ मतलब आ जाएगा A. Cos के लिए it is adjacent side upon hypotenuse side. So the adjacent side, children, for X के लिए adjacent side has to be YX. Upon the hypotenuse has to be XZ लिखो या ZX, it is your choice. That is B upon C. and at the end tan x, the formula has to be opposite side upon adjacent side. And x के लिए opposite side मतलब yz और adjacent side for x has to be xy बोलो या yx बोलो, तो yz मतलब a upon b. So here is the solution. Ronwin has asked what time the lecture ends. It ends at 6 o'clock. Okay, Saket is requested to repeat the first one here. Saket, it is quite simple. Sin x, so with respect to angle x, opposite और hypotenuse चाहिए. तो angle x के perspective से opposite is yz, right? yz. And hypotenuse always is with respect to 90 degree. तो 90 के सामने is xz. xz के लिए it has to be c. So a upon c. Wow, Harshit has finished question number 3, which I'll be giving it as homework. Here it is. I'll just explain or read out question 3. There is this beautiful triangle LMN. Angle M is 90 degree. N is 40 degree and L is 50. So 50, 40, 90. Write the following ratios. Sin 40 is the first question. Okay, children, sin 50 बोला है, तो 50 डिग्री L के यहाँ पे लिखा है, right? So that means it is as good as we are talking about sin angle L. तो sin of angle L मतलब opposite upon hypotenuse, तो L के लिए opposite हो गया mn, hypotenuse हो गया ln. So it has to be mn upon ln. Hope that is clear. Hope everybody has understood question 3. They can do it as homework, right? Ishan, yes, we are almost done with the lecture. I would like to finish a few more sums because there are 8 minutes left. अगर आपको कुछ important काम है, you can finish that. It's okay, right? Many students are saying they finished the homework. That is so good to know. I'll help you with question number 4 here. DN Nagar Man says, do we have to simplify? Simplify as in what? खाली side का नाम लिखना है. mn upon ln, mn upon ln, जो भी है. That's it. लक्ष्य ने पूछा है, can we write L in the bracket? You don't have to. You just write it as sin 50. That's it. Right? So, question number 4. I'll just draw the figure and read out the question then. So there is this figure, something like this. R, P, and then there is this perpendicular here, Q, S. This is given to us as theta, angle P, and this is given to us as alpha, angle R, right? And I'll just read out the question now. Angle PQR, PQR. So this angle is 90 and angle PQS, ये angle भी 90 है. And this angle is alpha PRQ and this angle QPS is theta. Now there are certain things which they have asked us to find. जैसे first sub question में हमको 3 रेशियो ढूंढने बोला है, sin alpha, cos alpha and tan alpha. Now children, tell me alpha मतलब कौन सा राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल सिलेक्ट करेंगे, PQR या PQS? अल्फा मतलब कौन सा राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल शुड बी सिलेक्ट? Perfect, it has to be PQR. So the solution here, children, I would like to start it like this. In triangle PQR, angle PQR is equals to 90 degree. That's given to us, right? And therefore sin alpha मतलब ये वाला एंगल है, तो अल्फा के लिए फर्स्ट आई जस्ट राइट डाउन द फॉर्मूला इन जनरल. sin alpha or sin theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse, right? Now alpha के लिए the opposite side, children, alpha के लिए the opposite side is PQ, and the hypotenuse is always with respect to 90, तो 90 के सामने वाला PR लिखो या RP. So this is what we have, sin alpha. The next is cos alpha. It is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, right? And that is the adjacent side for alpha is RQ upon PR. Next is tan alpha. Tan is nothing but opposite side upon adjacent side, and that is nothing but alpha के लिए opposite is PQ and adjacent is RQ. So this is what we have. ये था आपका फर्स्ट सब क्वेश्चन. सेकंड सब क्वेश्चन में क्या ढूंढना है? I'll just write it down here. You can find it by yourselves. Sin theta ढूंढना है फर्स्ट, सेकंड cos theta ढूंढना है, and third tan theta. So these are the three ratios which we need to find: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Definitely उसके लिए जो triangle लगेगा PQS. I hope you all can do that. No, it's not homework, it's classwork. You have to do it right now. Indrayani says done with both. Wow, super. Harshit has also finished with question 4. Rishi, it is not homework, you have to do it right now. Yeah, definitely it is the last sum. Okay, what I'll do is, in order to check, I would request any student randomly to put on the video and show me the last sum. Question number 4 मैं किसी को भी पूछूंगा, उसके बुक में मुझे लिखा हुआ मिलना चाहिए, the second sub part as well, right? So that is how I would be checking whether the student has done the classwork or not. No, Rondan, this would be the last sum. Yeah, I would definitely give few sums as homework from the problem set, but this would be the last sum here. I would just check randomly a book of any child. I want to CUC. What is CUC? Is it CU, sir? Brunel from Villeparle has finished it. Tirth, don't worry, I would be selecting the child randomly. Okay, Ria has finished it. What is the difference between alpha and theta? No difference, just that they are variables, different variables used to represent measure of an angle. That's it. क्योंकि theta ये सब में already used था, तो एक और theta use नहीं कर सकते, इसीलिए दूसरा variable use किया, and that was alpha. अब एक और अगर वेरिएबल यूज करना है अंकिता, तो आई वुड हैव यूज्ड बीटा, फिर एक और यूज करना है तो गैमा. सेम सम में अगर 4-5 वेरिएबल्स है, अल्फा बीटा गैमा सब चलते रहते हैं. होप दैट इज डन अंकिता फ्रॉम डीएन नगर. यू हैव अंडरस्टूड इट. I hope all the students have finished this. Just let me know whether you all have finished it or not. Yeah, there are few students saying yes. Right, right. So assuming all the students have understood it, I would just like to give certain sums as homework from problem set, definitely. Okay, problem set question number 2 and question number 3 would be for homework. So there are 3 sums as homework. I'll just mention those 3 sums. एक था practice set 8.1 का question number 3, right? और 2 है problem set 8 के question number 2, and question number 3. So they all belong to the same category. There are 3 sums which I want you all to do it, right? Yeah, I'll just keep the page right in front of you. Here are the homework, right? Ishan has requested me to solve the second part. What is the second part? Alpha वाला. ईशान समझा नहीं क्या आपको second part? Yes, Rishi will be starting with that. And I hope trigonometry everybody has enjoyed it. And we have test uh, for chapter number 3. I request you all to study that. Quite a big chapter, right? I'll be preparing the paper myself, so I'll keep it bit difficult. In fact, I've prepared 2 papers. I'll just mix it here and there. Anyways, we are done with the lecture, children. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Hope everybody has understood the session. Thank you so much, children. God bless you all. Bye.